You stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. All I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
What's up, crypto fam? Welcome to the Extra Bullish Hour with your hosts, the Bagman, Berserker, Uncle Buster, and Fuma Boys. Smash those likes and the subscribe button on the way in. Thanks, fam.
Pump it up, pump it up, pump it up. Gotta pump my bags up, pump it to the moon. Pump my bags up. XRP, pump it to the moon. Pump it up, pump my bags up, pump it up.
Now buckle up and let's get bullish. Extra bullish.
Pump it up, pump my bags up. Pump it up, gotta pump my bags up. Pump it up, better pump my bags up. Pump it up, XRP to the moon. Pump it up, pump it.
Somebody pump me up.
Pump it up.
Bro, there's layers to this shit, bro. I got one bag. I got one bag. I got two bags. I got shades, bro, for days, bro. I got shades for days. What's up, guys?
Doing
Good
Twin
morning.
Towers, man. 9/11, Twin Towers. Let's go.
Boom. Bro, there's been a lot of that shit all over Twitter, dude. Dude, Twitter, like X. X is the place to go, bro. It's the old Telegram. X is the new Telegram. It's crazy.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the
What up,
Extra
what up?
Bullish Hour. We got another one. Welcome in. We got Zerker, Uncle Buster, Fuma, and we extra bullish.
Damn right we are.
Camp
Bullish
it.
heads.
The OG Extra Bullish Hour crew. Let's go, dude. Let's go.
What's your thoughts, Bags? What's your thoughts on the proper party, man? You think?
Man, they're
Something's
jacking
gonna
that
kick
thing
off,
up, man. Now it's first come, first serve. It's like you might get in, you might not.
Oh, so I can show up now. I can show up without an
Well, no,
invite,
you
or
still need the QR code, but it's first come, first
Okay.
serve. So I don't know how they messed that up if it was already limited.
Some intern somewhere screwed up and got too many RSVPs.
No,
And so
I'm
they had
gonna
to
tell
put
you
a
what happened.
disclaimer on it.
I know what happened.
What
They
happened?
found out
What
there's a
happened,
real
bro?
fucking army out here. Is what happened.
Right, bro. They underestimated
All the troops
that
trying
shit.
to go at the same time. Like, whoa.
Right, bro. It's
Everybody
the chow
can't
hall,
be in the
bro.
Chow hall. Yeah, you know it.
It's the chow hall. You got to get in line. Shit.
They're like,
Yeah.
damn, these are the dudes that's really been backing us. They all
Hell
come
yeah.
to New York at one time. Some don't have tickets.
Bro.
Security.
Those,
Security.
the questions on that website, they're like, why did we choose NYC? Well, we looked everywhere throughout, and we tried to find a medium place to find a right place to, and it was perfect for. No, it's not. That's a clusterfuck. An Uber from like JFK to like 5 blocks away is like $500.
Like
That
I
shit
said
ain't
before,
perfect. Yeah.
they called it for their investors, and the army showed up, and they were like, "Oh shit, there's a real army. Do we let all of them in?" You got no choice.
Right. Yeah, that's a tough one, man. They keep throwing these parties, and like, where's the celebration pump? I've been seeing Cobb all over X, bro. He's like, it's got to do something. It's got to do something. Come on. Alex Cobb is just rooting for that pump, dude. Let's go.
Everybody's going ham on X with the new revenue sharing and stuff like that, monetization.
Don't you need like 500 or something like that? 500 subs to get monetized?
You need 500 followers, and then you need like 5 million impressions, which is a shitload. But for the regular subscription, you just need 500, and pretty much that's it.
Nice. What do we got here, bro? The proper party bullshit.
Your RSVP.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. I'm gonna tell y'all XRP Army something, man. I'm gonna tell you what y'all
Yeah.
do. Whoever gets in the door, you go find the exit, and you let everybody in the back. You know, I'm gonna keep it real with you, man. I did something, man. It's probably illegal, but I'm pretty sure the what's it called is up. What is the limit statutes and limitations? Man, I wanted to get into this football game.
Too long.
It was a UCF football game, right? So me, and I'm not gonna say the other person's name. He's a helicopter pilot for the government in Texas. Anyway, so we're young. We're like we drive from Daytona to UCF, and we're looking like, damn, man, we ain't got no money to really get in here. It was a UCF football game. We ain't got no money, man. Then I remember my days at Ember Riddle when I used to work at the sports center, man. I used to have to like lay down floors and let people in events, you know, be like a gate guard and all that. I was like, yo, let's use the service entrance. So we went around the corner. They were loading coolers through. We helped drop a couple coolers in, and we went into the game. So that's what y'all gonna have to do. Act like you work
beautiful
there and let people in.
Hey, we used to do that at the movie theaters. We used to put a penny in the back door, and we would just be walking through
Yeah. You ever
mid
see
movie,
that
a
shit?
big ass light just opening up in the back.
You ever see that shit? There was some dudes that did some stuff on social media where they took a ladder. They said you can get in it anywhere with a ladder.
Yeah,
Just
man.
Carry a ladder into a place.
Yeah, man. I had a data center in Daytona
Pretty
Beach,
good.
man. I had a data center for a major sporting company, and I had left for the day. Like we had a data center and we got the office. Like a couple days later, this email comes out. I was like, "Don't let nobody in the data center, you know, unless they have the badge." And they were just going crazy. What happened was they were doing a pen test. This dude came in with a made up badge and a clipboard and walked right in, dude. Like knocked on the door. They saw him with that clipboard.
Damn. That's crazy.
That's pretty good.
All you gotta do is
Shout
take a
out.
clipboard.
Shout out to the chat, bro. We're good, like steady 150, 140. Good shit.
What's up, glitches?
What
I
up,
got one more
bitch?
for y'all. You know who they never mess with? You know who no one ever messes with? People who have food that are bringing food into events. If you got a bag of donuts
Pizza.
and you hold them like you're in distress and you fucking walk through, look at them,
Yeah.
fucking everything you need the donuts, man. Ain't nobody fucking with food.
Hold it to you with both hands, bro. Just excuse me.
Zerk, think about all the stuff you've seen where people had to do serve some food. Does anybody mess with them?
No, dude, never. You get a jack
The
stand and an oval tray with entrees on it, bro. You're done. Yeah, you're done.
The
Get out of
cops
the way.
and
Make a hole.
security will
Make
let
a hole.
you in.
Make a hole. Corner. Make a hole.
Hey, this is a good question right here.
Yeah,
You guys
D.
want to take
Jackson?
this one?
Yeah, I think. Would you sell 4,000 ZERPs for 54 Ripple shares? I think it depends on your bag, man. You know, if you had like
You gotta-
10,000, probably not. But if you got a substantial amount of ZERPs and you did some work, I would probably do it. I think I'm gonna do it.
I got a strategy
But,
for you.
Get your
It's a tough
wet.
question for, just to be like, yeah, you should, but the dude that has 6,500 of them, nah.
This is what I would do. I'll give you a simple.
Well, it's that
Buster's
percentage,
right.
bro. Yeah, it's the percentage. How many X's are you looking to get with XRP versus shares? Sorry, Phil, go ahead.
Now I'm with Buster, but if I have, but I'm grimy, so I do grimy shit. So I'm gonna keep it real.
Grimy. Change his name, bro. It's not Fuma. It's Grimy.
It's grimy. Like I would take my Uphold account, make sure it sees the link to account, buy that, and then as soon as the IPO and it busts, convert it right back to Ripple. Don't take none home. Don't, because remember, if the shares are bust quickly,
XRP, you mean?
yeah, Ripple the company, their stock will go up quickly on an IPO, but it may take a little bit of time for the XRP itself to move, right? So if you want a quick come up, make that move. But just know Uphold is going to take 10%.
Man, dude.
Link 2 takes
What's up?
10.
Sorry, LinkedIn, you're right.
So what's up with the whole BlackRock speculation? You know what I mean? Like, you guys been reading about that?
Yeah.
They talk about how BlackRock's like shifting from Bitcoin to they're shifting their sights from Bitcoin to ZERPs to XRP.
Yeah.
You mean a lot of people are like, that's bullshit. Where's the sauce? Where's the news? Blah, blah, blah.
Want me to
Well,
tell
like,
you what
where
the
did
news
that
is?
rumor come from?
It's not a rumor.
Go ahead.
You know
Go
how
ahead,
simple
bro.
that is? How many shares of stock does BlackRock have in international banking companies? So you say BlackRock owns shares in all these companies. How many banks do they own shares in? So you'll find that out. That'll give you a number. Who are Ripple's customers? Could it be the same banks? So that says you automatically had to shift the focus.
Well, they done been. If we want to go back and for back to when we started talking about this a long time ago, where we saw all the writing on the wall. Why wouldn't BlackRock already have their hands knee deep in this shit? You know what I mean? They're already up in this shit. They own everything anyways. They're gonna own ZERPs. Why would ZERPs be a separate entity? It's just publicly people want that confirmation. They want the confirmation that BlackRock will be working with XRP. Like we know that they're gonna be running everything, bro.
They got some.
Yeah.
They got a lot. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
And
They got the most. I guarantee it.
Yeah. I peeped it like this. So everyone here can now go on Link 2 and look at the evaluation of Ripple. It's like it says summary and evaluation. And then look at all the capital venture companies. How much does BlackRock have in those capital venture companies? Like how much of those shares do they own of those companies that have put money into Ripple, the Ripple company who has this big ass escrow?
Good morning, GDLT.
Good morning, family. How you guys doing?
What's up, Green Giant?
Green Giant.
Yeah.
I know I'm looking like a giant with how big my face is looking on this camera right now.
You got a big ass face, bro.
Hey.
Let's go.
The Green Giant shit is tight though, because
Why does he?
G started the Blue Crew damn near, and plus you got the Green Giant thing going, man. That's pretty dope.
Shout out.
Are you broadcasting out of the Planet Fitness bathroom?
Keep it down.
They hear me in here, man.
He like
Do
taking
you
a
even
dump.
do you even lift, bro? Do you even lift, bro?
I be lifting
Dude,
these bags.
I'm doing squats next to this dude, and I'm like, "Hey, let me tell you what you're gonna do. You're gonna buy some Atom. You're gonna start speaking."
Love it. What do you think, G, of the BlackRock's debacle thing, dude? Do you think because there's been connections several degrees separated, right, with BlackRock, XRP, but it's just people want that straight up confirmation of BlackRock directly working with XRP in Ripple. You know what I mean? I don't know. What you got? Anything new? Any research? Because that shit's been floating around X here for a minute. What do you got?
In terms of BlackRock connections, I know Greg Kidd, who used to be the former chief risk officer for Ripple, had a lot of connections with BlackRock, and especially his early investments with Twitter and things like that. But I'm just waiting for an XRP ETF to come out of nowhere from BlackRock. That's what we're waiting for, is the XRP ETF to get passed before the BTC ETF. I think that'll be a game changer for making XRP first place. I'm trying to find ways that XRP ends up number one, and that could be one of the catalysts.
Bro, those gym boys, those BTC gym rats, they're going to come behind you, bro. You better watch your back. Fucking gym rats with their Bitcoin and their Ether. Fuck.
Dude, and now we got this EVM virtual machine sidechain interoperability thing going on with XRPL. Like it's all building out really nice, man. Like ever since XRP Clarity, the XRPL development has been going bonkers. The amount of people who have been joining and developing, and then the releases we've been seeing from some wallet and everything going along with that. Future's bright. You guys know.
Yeah, OSW, if Ripple stock goes 10x, how much will XRP do? For sure, man. It's really about the X's, but you mean, the way I'm looking at it now is if you do these, like the Ripple shares that I link to and getting on board with that, that's like that nice little token where you have that like trophy that proves you were there in the beginning. You know what I mean? Like that kind of shit, which is nice, Not only do you have ZERPs, you also have Ripple pre-IPO shares. That's crazy, dude.
So crazy,
That's like the
man.
ultimate. That's the ultimate middle finger to Gary Gensler too.
Yeah, that's middle finger, bro.
That's just like the middle finger to Gary Gensler. Like,
Dude, something on my on our the channel that we found was have you guys heard of Brad Chase? He's the head of liquidity products at Ripple. He's been getting like the marketing treatment, I guess, recently. He's been doing interviews. This dude is the light side Gary Gensler. He looks
Is that
like
that
Gary.
British dude? Is that the CBDC manager? The British?
No.
CBDC
That's
manager?
James Wallace. That's James Wallace.
Okay.
But this guy named Brad Chase, if you look him up, he's the head of liquidity products at Ripple, and put him side by side to Gary Gensler's photo. The dude is like the light side version of Gary. He's got hair on his head, but the same like type of bone structure and face, and he's like all Ripple. It's hilarious, dude.
Wow.
what
Yeah,
if
they've been
that's
doing
Gary's
those.
clone?
They've been doing those 1 minute little interviews, like break down CBDCs in 1 minute. You know, they're all getting all hip and shit with the way they advertise. Yeah.
Oh, dude, I feel like they took that from Chip. Chip used to have the XRP minute or something like that back in the day.
Yep.
And then now they're like doing the crypto in 1 minute educational things. So it's interesting. I wonder if Chip had any influence on that.
I wonder why they don't post those as shorts on their Ripple channel.
Yeah, I think they're trying to. I think they still got to get savvy with how to work the YouTube, but maybe they like releasing it as videos. Who knows?
Yeah, man.
But,
we stand to go into some because we're in borrowed time right now, bro. We're in like it's like overtime. It's already overtime. We've already got clarity. The only two things that can happen at this point are literally the actual official end of the lawsuit, and then the last one is the IPO.
Right.
And then we're like pure uncharted territory. What the fuck? You know what I mean? Like right now we're what the fuck? We're like at space dock, but we disconnected from the space station and we're just floating, about to go into hyperdrive. But we're floating. Yep. We're disconnected from space dock and we're about to go. But it's like, anytime, Captain. Anytime, Captain. Let's go. Sorry, go ahead.
No. Exactly, dude. It's like we had the launch of ISO 20022 earlier this year. And dude, we've been waiting for ISO 20022 for God knows how freaking long. So I'm happy that it's freaking launched in 2024. It's funny that it's all happening in parallel, right? We got the launch of ISO 20022, XRP Clarity, right? So 2024, it's going to be nuts, dude. It's going to be ramping up to 90% volume going through ISO 20022 by 2025. I wouldn't be surprised to hear regulatory clarity or the official end of this SEC case by that time. And, Ripple IPO being announced during that time as well. Like, it's all happening in harmony and parallel with ISO 20022 adoption.
Hey, I gotta say something real quick. Y'all gonna laugh. So I'm nosy, and when people talk shit, I always Google what they say. So that dude Bradley Chase that you're talking about,
yeah, it's Brad Chase, dude.
That dude is a freaking. How can I say this in positive light?
A robot, a clone of Gary Gensler.
So I'm looking at his LinkedIn, right? I just posted in the chat. The dude got 2 degrees. His first degree is in physics. He got a bachelor's in physics from Rice University and got a PhD in physics. He's a brain.
That's a twin brother too.
I'm not sure. This guy is like perfect hive mind Ripple person. And you guys got to check out the interview. Like, when you see him, you're like, dude, this guy is light side Gary Gensler. He looks like Gary, and he just looks like, Gary doesn't get laid on the weekends. Brad Chase does. Bro,
there's always pros and cons, like light and dark side. It's like the universal, it's just the doppelgangers and shit. Like, that's hilarious.
He's the Gary that works for Ripple, dude, and he kicks ass. You got to see Brad Chase in the interview, dude. It's awesome. Blue Crew had a good laugh about it for sure.
Wow, I was talking to my girl, and she was like, "Well, what do you think this looks like? And is it like Black Swan? I don't get that. Well, does that have something to do with the movie?" And I was like, "No, not the movie with Natalie Portman. It's literally a concept, but it's one of those things where in order for all this to happen, like you're saying, hey, 2024 is going to be this big monumental thing for us as far as crypto and finance, fintech and everything being adopted, but simultaneously to keep the masses pretty much out of it. In my mind, my opinion is there has to be some sort of simultaneous black swan, and it looks like that's going to happen, man. Everybody's saying on the political side and the geopolitical nightmare, they're saying October 4 and the Marburg and the whatever is going on right now in the mainstream. It's like, dude, things are ramping up to be crazy negative, like crazy. So this looks like it's kind of like gonna go boom, and like it's like two plasma lasers gonna collide, and but it's simultaneously they'll both go up. You know, everything will go up. But dude, it's just nutty, bro. Like to see what's gonna happen in the end of this year, and then furthermore 2024. You know, as far as election go, bro, I still don't think we got 2024 coming. I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen, bro. There's gonna be so much shit going on with the news and everything. It's just, nah, dude. Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
I'd be safe during 2024. I'm not trying to manifest any negative things, but we just know election years are nuts, and people get really passionate, especially with whatever side they're representing, because for some reason people feel like they have to choose a side outside of the side of just being a good human being. But you know, so
straight up.
So hopefully everybody's just safe during 2024 and just stacking it up, because it's about to go 0 to 90 real quick.
Yeah, we're already seeing lockdowns. Part of India is being locked down. I seen that this morning.
Dude, and there's been blackouts.
Isn't there blackouts?
Ghana and Nigeria, they're getting blackouts and stuff.
We got hacked. The casinos got hacked.
Oh, the MGM company.
Yeah.
Yeah, and dude, there's so many more than just MGM, bro. Isn't it like Luxor?
They try to hide it too, but they couldn't hide it no more. Because people,
they're gonna flip the switch to casino coin, hopefully.
Yeah.
Casino coin, man, yeah.
That's the catalyst for casino coin right there.
Man.
I wonder how bad it has to get. We'll see. Makes you think.
No, you would think we're already in the darkness phase and that we're ready to go into the light now, but who knows? Maybe there's just more dark. Like, it's got to get super dark before it goes to light. Who knows? Dude,
Marvin Davis.
Did you guys hear about Aaron Rodgers? And Aaron Rodgers, everybody knows Aaron Rodgers, right? So he knows his words have weight. And he says some cryptic thing like, the night gets darkest before the dawn, the light shall shine. I'm like, oh my God. And he's wearing the number 8. Like, dude, this guy is totally like a puppet for them. And he's even probably saying it's going to get darker before it gets brighter. So,
yeah, I seen that too, where there was a dark cloud over the stadium and they were like, oh, the cloud will be gone before he comes on the field or something like that.
Oh my God. There you go, dude.
Then he breaks his shit and then he's out pretty much the whole season. That shit was all rigged.
Remember the whole
that was outrageous.
Remember who was that guy that got that, like, his whole account got got taken down after he predicted the Achilles injury. You guys see that? Like, Twitter,
I've seen that.
Dude, Twitter predicted. There was a guy on Twitter that was like, he'll go down with an Achilles injury, in the whatever quarter or something. He said something like that, and all of a sudden, boom, that whole account was deleted. And then Aaron Rodgers, dude, it's crazy, bro. And everybody's talking about how it's scripted. Yeah.
No, and the funny thing is like, I do feel like there's a scripted sense here too, because like they're trying to do the whole Phoenix symbolism, right? We all talk about the Phoenix and everything. He signed a 2-year deal going to the Jets. So I was thinking, okay, the first year is going to suck. It's going to be like getting to know each other. And then the second year they make a run for the Super Bowl, right? The Jets make a run or whatever. So like, maybe Aaron Rodgers is like this physical, what's it called? Representation of the Phoenix, right? Like, he goes down, this year sucks. 2024 is going to mostly suck. And then once it becomes football season 2024, the Phoenix starts to rise. Aaron Rodgers and the Jets start kicking ass. And then Super Bowl 2025 happens and Aaron Rodgers is the Phoenix in the Super Bowl or something. Who knows? Like, just be prepared for crazy ass narratives. Like,
bro, I remember the whole Snoop Dogg thing with the Rams. Remember that? He had like the blue and yellow on, and dude, it was crazy.
He was already foreshadowing Ukraine and the winners, right?
Yeah. Crazy,
dude. For football, keep an eye out for teams that have the name the Bills, eagles, like anything that represents the US dollar or a phoenix symbol, like the bird, Phoenix, Arizona. Maybe the Arizona Cardinals do something. But I don't want to talk too much football, but there's a lot of crazy scripted shit in
Even
that.
basketball. I mean, Denver
Yeah,
Nuggets
basketball.
won. You know,
The
you can't make this shit
Golden
up.
State Warriors, where Ripple is from. Come on.
Well, isn't Schwartz a big Warriors fanboy?
Big, huge.
He's the Steph Curry of the blockchain space.
Dude, don't Ripple and Steph Curry have something going on or whatever? Like, there was something like announced back in the day with like an athlete and Ripple, right? I forgot.
No, Gala has the Steph Curry shoes. Gala was mixed up with Steph Curry. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's not.
I was thinking some like donation thing, like some charity thing that Steph Curry.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm hoping it wasn't Mandela effect, that I'm just making something up.
Yeah. Shout out to the chat. 184. Let's go.
Hit the likes, guys. Appreciate y'all. But that's the thing with like Twitter. Sometimes you don't know if you've already seen, like, sometimes they repost stuff and you're like, wait, I feel like I've seen this before.
Yeah, there's a repost frenzy going on with the monetization now on X.
Oh, nice.
Repost frenzy.
Let's get Interledger protocol with X. We're set.
Yeah, they've been making money apparently. Apparently X monetized and people make money on it, you know. So
we got one from Steve Wade. He says, I'm 74. My son, 43, will be there at the proper party by Ripple without a QR code.
Well, you know there's going to be a big ass line out front for like 2-3 hours. 2,000 people trying to get into a venue one by one. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but there might be 4,000 people out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because they overdid it. They let that that RSVP build up. You know.
And they got Crypto Tails being the bouncer. Like, yeah, you can go in.
Hella funny. Yeah. But no, they might have several lanes to get people in, but I doubt it. I bet there's probably gonna be one like metal detector at the front or something. Yeah, one metal detector, someone with a wand, and it's gonna take hours to get 2,000 people checked in. You know what I mean? It's gonna be crazy.
Like, where's it being hosted again?
Hammerstein Ballroom.
Oh, nice.
Man, that's Manhattan. Yeah. I think there's like 2,200.
You guys see this one? XRP Army night before Ripple's first come, first serve proper party.
Everybody's waiting for the new iPhone. Intense. It's crazy, bro.
That's great.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Shout out to the chat. Rain goes, lost my ass on the Curry shoes NFTs. Yeah, dude. Gala. There we go. They've all just kind of like, it's funny too when you look at these other projects and things that are super bullish. Dude, don't get me wrong, man. I got a lot of like Miranda's NFTs and stuff like that. And I like Gala. I totally believe in it. The games are going to like skyrocket. But it's funny how all these other like side projects that have nothing to do with XRP, they're just crypto in general. They're all on pause. Everything's on fucking pause. Almost like they told them. They've been told. All these companies have been told, hey, just hold on, guys. Just hold off a little bit, couple years, and then we'll moon. You know, like that kind of, we'll skyrocket. You could launch your games in a year or so. Like they've been told to do that. It's crazy. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're right. And it's like as if they know, you know, I'm sure they're aware of bull cycles and bear cycles. So they're like, okay, we're in a bear cycle. We got to save the good stuff once stuff starts really moving up again, you know, and like save our bigger announcements for later or whatever. Like it is interesting. Like, how come we just aren't hearing from like everybody's on pause? Is everybody on the same page? Are they all on the same team? Like, we know Justin Sun used to work for Ripple. We know Vitalik used to work with Ripple, or at least sleep on their couch. Like, Jen McCaleb worked for Ripple. Like, are they just all on pause? Is it a team effort here?
It's days of our lives, man. I mean, almost we're I just don't fall for it anymore. But you'll talk to people that know the story. But to me, I don't think anybody leaves Ripple, bro. I think you move on to your next phase of Ripple, And I think that's how it's been, you know.
Dude, everything's going to be a side chain for XRPL. We're already seeing the beginnings with the XX network trying to make a bridge and a side chain for the XRPL. I wouldn't be surprised if you start seeing some major, like it'll probably be micro caps at first saying, hey, we're creating a side chain for the XRPL. But then you'll start seeing the major cap cryptos having no choice and having to conform to the black hole that is XRP.
It's funny,
and then
too.
Even like, oh, go ahead, Bags.
It's funny too, because Ripple at the beginning they were like pro Biden and like Biden is gonna do all this stuff, and now they're kind of like switching over. Oh, we could have an election change, and they're like hoping for something better now.
Yeah, I think Brad Garlinghouse before was really thinking they were going to be like crypto friendly, and then he goes, oh. He's like, I guess not. I had hope in the Democrats being more liberal in terms of crypto, but I guess they suck just as much as the Republicans do. You know?
Bro, I remember Jay Kills on a couple of shows ago. Jay Kills was like blasting or something. He was blasting something about how BG was like a big donator to like the DNC packs and the whole DNC. It was crazy, bro. And I was like, damn, like, you know, he was all about the liberals in the beginning.
You'd figure they'd know, though. They're so tied in. They'd have some type of information.
I think maybe
it's part of the show. Liberal. Maybe Brad Garlinghouse is supposed to act like he's ignorant. And he goes, "Yeah, I hope this next administration does well." And dude, it's funny in an interview that he had with Julia Chatterley, he said this one thing that kind of turned me off at the time, and I was like, "Wait, I thought this new administration was going to be crypto friendly," but he said this whole journey could be a 10-year journey, and he said this in like 2018, and I was like, "Wait." But you're saying the next administration is going to be crypto friendly? Like, so maybe, maybe they do know what the show is. But yeah, Brad Garlinghouse is really good at we all got so hyped up over Gary and Biden when they became the president. We're like, that's it. It's crypto friendly from here on out. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah, dude. I remember when Gary came in, bro, everybody was super like, yeah, let's go. And then he turned into the number
when Gary
enemy.
came in, we thought the lawsuit was going to be like pushed aside, like, oh yeah, screw Jay Clayton, no more lawsuit. You know, like
Jay Clayton was the original public enemy number one. Then it turned to Gary Gensler, and now it's
Well, he was teaching
crazy,
the classes,
bro.
so that's why everybody was bullish.
Right? Yeah, we're like, dude, this guy likes crypto.
He was teaching classes, right? But you got to remember, he was paid to teach the classes. He was paid. He did. It wasn't like, oh, I'm going out of my way and I'm doing this for free. Number one, he was paid to do it. It was a service. He got paid to do that. Just like he got paid in his current job, right? So his current job, depending on above him who's telling him what to do, whether that be a donor to a senator and a senator who's funding his department that says, hey, you need to go this way with the agenda, he's going to do it. He's a paid employee. This is all above his pay grade.
I was getting paid to FUD it.
Oh yeah, dude, Gary has more bags of XRP than any of us here combined, for sure.
So if you want to dig in and find it out, what you do is you go look at what committee is in charge of funding the SEC, what senators are on there, because senators write the checks, and who's been donating money to those senators. You got to follow the money trail.
There we go.
Like, dude, without the money, like in like a court of law, it doesn't matter now because the court of laws are so corrupt and screwed up. But like, dude, you could prove that his contradiction, it's big contradiction, bro, from based on how he talked about XRP and not being a security, and then also, yeah.
Well,
it's like, bro, that's like jail time. It's like jail time.
In a couple of his lectures, he even said in his couple of lectures, you can come with a better product, but you're going to have to give some to the incumbents, the people who are already there. You're going to give some of the money or some of the profits or some of the technology to them to survive. He said that. That's his words, not mine.
Yeah.
Wow.
So.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's all a show, and it's all working in tandem with the adoption of ISO 20022. That's probably the reason the SEC kept delaying and keeps delaying and keeps delaying, is that ISO 20022 is not ready to ramp up to 100% yet. So once that's ready to ramp up to 100%, I don't think there's going to be, I don't think we're going to have to worry about any legal stuff. Hopefully, we've spoken confidently about stuff before and been dead wrong, but it just, it just seems like it's just all it's just too perfect how it's all working together. The ISO 20022 adoption and this delay.
when it comes to ISO standards, there's a little bit more to this.
And Ripple's part of the ISO 20022 standards body, right? So they're also managing the adoption of it.
But yeah, when it comes to ISO standards, there's a lot more ISO standards in 2022. I know a couple of them. I have to deal with them every day. So here's the thing: you come out with the standard, and then whoever that standard is applicable to, they start going for that standard, right? And then you have a government entity that does the audit or inspections, or they may have a third party that comes back and says, here's a proof they're compliant. Then they turn that over to the government, and the government gives them like the government or third party will give you a document saying, hey, you are compliant, right? So the question we have to ask ourselves is, what government entity or what third party has actually given them some real certifications to say they're ISO compliant versus us just seeing emails? Has anyone ever seen any documentation like that? So
documentation that Ripple is actually ISO 20022 compliant?
Yes, because it can't come from its own company to say you're compliant. Usually it comes from a third party company that does compliance. Yeah. Like if you're doing ISO 27001 or ISO 9001, like those type of compliance usually comes from a third party. So I think they are technology compliant, but there should be an entity in place that says that's doing the auditing, right. In other words. So once we find out who's doing the auditing and they're giving a certification, those will be the 100% ISO compliant coins. So does anybody know who the auditing agency or the auditing group to give that compliancy is?
Either the Federal Reserve or the ISO 20022 Standards Organization, I think. BIS can be one of them too. And
I'll dig into that. I'll get to work and dig into that. That ain't right.
No worries. But
I'm going to go to my QA people I work at and ask them.
There are other entities that have acknowledged Ripple and XLM as officially XRP is the only ISO 20022 compliant crypto, but as Stellar and XLM being very close. Like there was a release by the Swiss National Bank or somebody like that acknowledged those two entities as like officially ISO 20022 compliant. And Ripple has been part of the ISO 20022 payments coalition back in 2014 before joining the ISO 20022 standards body as the only DLT company as part of it in 2020. So there's a long history here with ISO 20022 and Ripple. It's not just Ripple saying, hey, we're ISO. Like there's a lot of crypto companies out there that say they're ISO 20022 compliant, but I think Ripple has actually been acknowledged as ISO 20022 compliant.
To me, the whole ISO word is like XRP separates Ripple, and ISO to me is the ILP. It's like it's the Ripple net. You know, that's how I view it. Not saying I could prove that, but to me, there, you know, like Fuma wants to see. There's some things that I don't have to see. I just know that it's going this direction. And I just talked to a dude. We're barbecuing the other day, and he's a smart dude, but he was like, yeah, but I need to see like the exact wording. But some people are built like that to where,
hey,
it's about to go down, folks, and you know, get your bags packed. You know, and then everything you're gonna have to see is gonna be all right, laid out, black and white. You know,
Fuma,
I've already seen it.
Yeah. There was an ISO 20022 hackathon, the only ISO 20022 hackathon in 2020. Mojaloop, a company that is like it's like a nonprofit organization that Ripple, Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, Rockefeller Foundation, and Google are like invested in, right? It's called Mojaloop. They participated in this ISO 20022 hackathon and were called a winner. And they showed the winning slide, and it has Interledger Protocol with ISO 20022 working in tandem, and they were declared a winner. So, and that was the only ISO 20022 hackathon that like has happened, right? So you already have like a Ripple affiliated organization being said that their Interledger Protocol works best in tandem with ISO 20022. That's as clear as almost black and white as you're going to get right there, my dude.
And protocols are
that's not clear, dude. I'm an IT cybersecurity manager.
It's gas, brake, clutch. I don't care what clutch you go to. You know?
So what is clear is ISO 222 is the successor to ISO 15022. So it's an upgraded thing. So right now I'm going to find who the auditing companies and agencies are, and look for the actual certifications. Because I've seen the memes, right? I know about HBAR, XLM, XDC. Excuse me, XRP, XLM, HBAR, and Algorand. And I think
it's only XRP.
I know Quant's on there, right? Well, I'm telling you what I've seen, right? I'm telling you what I've seen. And there a lot of this stuff is memes, right?
Right. Those charts where they have all of them, they go, these are the ISO 20022 compliant coins.
Yeah, so the key is just find the certification, the certifying organization, and they should be able to publish the information for us. But I'm pretty sure XRP and all those are compliant, but the key is seeing their certified information. That's just the way I roll with stuff.
Right. And Ripple and XRP are the only, like, Ripple's the only one that actually has a company that's DLT focused on the ISO 20022 standards body. I mean, I guess Stellar with IBM is on there, so maybe Stellar has that connection, but you don't have Quant on there. You don't have Sinfin Foundation on there. You don't have Hedera Hashgraph on there. So, you know, them saying they're ISO 20022 compliant, I would definitely need more proof, because they're not part of like the standards body that gets to dictate along with all these other companies who gets to use ISO 20022.
Yeah, so the standard is issued by ISO Technical Committee 68, TC 68, who is responsible for financial services in ISO. The standard is managed by Subcommittee 9SC. That's the Information Exchange for Financial Services. The working group, I think it says this is Wikipedia, so this could be even crap too. I'm gonna dig into this. This is good. This is good stuff.
Key mess. Gary's probably watching this and laughing while sipping Capri Sun.
Probably is, bastard.
Yeah, I'm saying
the chat's on fire about that ETHgate shit, bro. We remember, it's funny how we've kind of slowly backed away from the whole tether bomb. The tether bomb might cause the fucking black swan from the gate, bro. The ETH tether bomb, that might be the catalyst that just lights this whole motherfucker off. You know what I mean?
Dude, the thing that's pissing me off,
they're saving it. They're saving that bomb to release it. The whole tether ETHgate shit. Yeah.
Oh shoot! I just broke my setup here.
Don't let like XRP go through a little run as bad news comes in, you know, for ETH, because that's how they the market cap will just dump into something else, you know. It's set up for, I mean, anything could happen, but even when we go on the emotional shit that G was talking about earlier, I mean, for Ripple to come through and start on Codius, and then they say, oh, we didn't realize cross-border payments, the potential there. It's all full of shit, folks. They knew from the gate. They never dropped Codius. That's why I don't care about who says what. It's so much higher than the SEC.
Right.
The liberals, the Republicans. It is so much higher than that. I don't care, you know, who regulates
there we go, Uncle Buster.
Yeah.
That's the tiger right there. Dude, but the thing with ETH that's pissing me off.
Other Alan.
The thing with ETH that's interesting is that I don't know if you guys have been seeing all this Chainlink news that's been going on, but like Chainlink's been getting connections with the DTCC, and then you got Swift saying that they're in bed with Chainlink and all this stuff. So I'm like, okay, maybe we're going to be set up for a nice speculative run with Chainlink where we can make some money. But dude, Chainlink's connected with Ethereum. They're connected with the, I'm sure they're connected with whatever's going on with the ETHgate and stuff like that. So it's like, is Chainlink a massive distraction? Is this whole thing with Swift and Chainlink a massive distraction and not get us to oh man, Ripple may have a competitor if they're working with blockchain technologies, if Swift is working with blockchain. Like, what do you guys think about all that stuff?
Well, I posted a link in the chat. You guys are going to love this. I'm going to post it again. I'm on Swift's website, and they're like, ISO 222 training. Where can I find the tutorials? So I'm going to post that in there, and I'm going to try to get a Swift account. Let's see if I can see if everybody can try to get one. You know, we're going to backdoor this whole thing.
Well, yeah, there's apparently like some coexistence period that's been set up till 2025 or 2027 that's going to be between the traditional financial system and the new financial system, which is ISO 20022, and SWIFT and the new real-time. They always say SWIFT, a coexistence period between SWIFT and the new real-time payment system. It has to be Ripple, right? At this point, it has to be Ripple, or maybe WorldWire or something. But yeah.
Hey, Buster, this is what we're gonna do. I want you to sign up for a Swift account. You're gonna act like a bank. We're gonna get some paperwork. I'm gonna transfer some crypto to you.
Put that penny in the back door, bro. Leave the penny in the door.
Yeah, we're gonna get we're gonna get to something on this one, y'all.
Let's get it. Man, shout out to the chat. 207. We breached 200. Let's go. 226. Let's go.
What if everybody got a Swift account, right? And like we had our own banks, like we all with our little bags were considered banks. And then they were like, "Yeah, we got a bank that's got Ripple that's working with us, right?" We got shouted out, you know.
Man,
but even we talked a couple weeks ago. I'd said, I think on this show or Coffee Time, when we do go like real money being moved, the question is, are they gonna use XRP to send the money, or are they actually gonna collect the XRP? You know what I'm saying? But then when they announce Fortress, you're like, okay, if they were to keep the XRP, they need Fortress to secure the XRP. So to me, like, there's so much shit that's not in words, but you know, if you're a bank and you're collecting XRP and you're not be like, oh, what are they going to do? Cash out for American dollar? Give me a break, bro. These people will be collecting the XRP, you know?
There's been these clips of Brad Garlinghouse saying that more than half their transactions go through XRP. I don't know if you guys have seen those clips, but if they're saying more than 50% of Ripple's transaction volume goes through their liquidity hub or XRP or ODL, then there's definitely going to be a price switch, because right now they're running their business through 56-cent XRP, and obviously they just use XRP for a few seconds and then it goes into another form of value, right? So I think like the way XRP grows or gets custodied by banks or anything like that is like maybe at first they just introduce it as a bridge and they're using ODL, and then eventually it starts becoming a global currency and you're going to want to custody it at your respective bank or something like that. I don't know. People have been saying Ripple is the global bank that all the banks are attached to or something like that. Like, it's hard figuring out how XRP is going to be directly used. But as long as like you have this tool that can make payments and value go instantly in seconds, then that's all you need to know. There's value in that already. It's just how's it going to go about?
All I know is that we're going to benefit from this.
It's going to be a bridge currency that transforms to a global currency. That's the way I'm seeing the narrative.
Yeah. And man, it's crazy because we drive ourselves nuts trying to figure out and try to speculate on whether or not this will be a flip the switch moment or it'll be a gradual ramp up. But you mean, it's when you look at the mainstream, bro, it just it's such a clown world right now. How much more clown do we need before? There has to be a moment. Like everything, there's always a line that when you cross it, then it starts. Bitcoin had the same moment. Bitcoin went from pennies to dollars to hundreds relatively quick, but they weren't doing anything with it. It was the fucking test run. But
I always saw
we're going serious.
Come tech foo in the house.
Boom.
I always saw the ramp up, man. You know.
And that might be bunch of little mini switches getting flipped.
Yeah.
Like
because the mini switches
he was talking about like a stair step thing. It'll be mini switches, you know.
And they'd be collecting a lot of XRP back throughout the ramp up. And then institutions that are, I don't see none of them not knowing, but if they were just using it as a service, when they notice it was $20 and now it's $170, then everyone's going to start collecting it, you know, and it's just going to be a huge flywheel effect, I guess. But I don't see institutions not knowing that I guess some could not know.
I think they know, and the reason why I say that, and this is random crap. I think my computer is getting feedback from our conversation, but I was looking for more ISO crap, right? And it says the Bing search starts searching for payment systems moving ISO to 222. It says according to JP Morgan, ISO 222 is emerging as a common language model for financial messages across the world. Duh, we know that. As of now, the real-time high-value payment system has already adopted ISO 222. So it's already adopted. However, the significance of the shift will unfold over the next few years. As major currencies adopt ISO 222 formatting, SWIFT estimates that 80% of global high-value payments by volume will be processing through ISO 222. So at the end of the day, 80% of everybody's going to this. By 2025, the high-value payment system of all major reserve currencies will have moved to 2022. So,
but GDLT just illustrated how the only ISO 222 compliant crypto, aside from those fucking memes with all the coins, the only one is XRP. So you're saying
truly ISO
2022,
yeah,
truly winner, Mojo Loop, Ripple, that's ISO 222. So that means by 2025, you just said 80% of Swift. Bro, I remember when Zach Rector did a whiteboard. He said 10% of Swift, 10% of Swift traffic running through ZERPs will put us at like $1,500 per coin. Like,
it's crazy, man. That's why
bananas.
That's why the ramp up to
money,
me,
bro. 80% of Swift traffic, just Swift, puts us at thousands per coin. That's nuts. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm speculating here, but at the end of the day, I mean, it's been broken down by some of our best influencers online. You know what I mean? Like, it's already been broken down. And like, ISO or not, bro, there's like Chainlink's got bullish partnerships, HBAR, all these Stellar. Like, it's gonna be a basket of cryptos. It's gonna be a basket of cryptos that moonshot. But the big Kahuna burger, in my opinion, is ZERPs, bro. This is the extra bullish hour, right? You know what I mean? But I don't know, bro. I don't know.
And what's it called? Fuma, check out the registration management group member list. It's on ISO 2022's website, and it has all the members that are part of ISO 2022's registration group member list. And the only one you see two. You see Mojo Loop Foundation, which Ripple is connected with, and RippleNet, both on those. Like, and this is a separate website outside of Ripple. This isn't Ripple saying this. This is the ISO 2022.organization.org saying RippleNet and Mojo Loop.
I'm looking at.
I'll try to share the link. Let me see if I can. Just check. Just type down registration management group list.
I had this link during COVID.
Marvin Davis, IPO on or before the 29th, settlement or nothing burger. Right? There's got to be some shit happen, bro. What the fuck, Ripple? Ripple gives us a month for a proper
Ripple
party.
Go way out of their way for nothing burger. I'll be sort of pissed at them, bro. But
bro, if you think about, dude, we've ran our Bagman and in the crew. We've ran our own shit. We've done our own parties and things. And dude, it is grip. It is grip to come up with money to rent the spot and to get the production and to rent all the sound equipment and the A-listers. Dude, it is like 10K minimum for a shitty has-been band. Can you imagine them getting A-listers like fucking like Travis Scott? Like,
no Travis, bro. We ain't.
That's like $200K. What I'm saying, that's like minimum $200K. Bro, that's what I'm saying. But like, what I'm saying is it's like $200, $500K, millions to get these A-listers. Yeah. That's not to mention the rental of the Hammerstein Ballroom. That's not to mention the catering alone, bro. That's like $500,000 for the booze, the food. What?
Did they say who the lineup of like the people?
Nah, they just said A-list, and they used plural. A-listers, A-lists, A-list music. I don't think it's just one. It's probably a couple. But they did what Snoop Dogg did Swell years ago, didn't he? Yeah, I mean, this has got a lot more hype than that fucking Swell years ago. So it's got to be at least equivalent to Snoop Dogg or better.
I think it's all.
But all in all, like, to me, I feel like the ramp up starting any moment for the next 2 years. And 2025 is when everyone's going to be on the system, and that's when everyone that's sold during the ramp up is going to be kicking themselves. That's when the big money comes. But we're moving where they're going to, they show a $10 XRP, then a $50 XRP. People are going to be like thinking it's a lot of money. And it is a lot of money for people that bought it, but the lot of money is when 80% of Swift comes in. That's how you get to the big numbers. And I just feel like that's where we're at. So let's see, man.
We got coffee time coming up, guys. Top of the hour. Currently 11:02, 11:11. Coffee time coming up.
Thanks, Bags, for shouting us out, bro.
This is beautiful.
For sure, brother.
Hell yeah.
This is all beautiful. I think you need to watch GDLT, Bags, and everybody up here and stack your bags.
Yeah, man.
Because no matter what we're saying, we're telling you in different languages and different forms. You better get this damn XRP before it's too late.
Yeah.
Bag, what do you think about the proper party? Does something, you think it's a nothing burger or something gonna?
Oh, they're gonna
strike,
announce something, bro. They're announcing something.
They are, huh?
What you think?
I think Brad Garlinghouse just saw the party that Brad Kimes had, and he's like, "Yeah, this is pretty nice. We could have something better though.
We can throw a proper party."
Yeah, exactly. He's like, "No offense to your party and everything, Brad Kimes, but let's get a real party going."
I always thought that was kind of like like a little shutdown, like a little slap to the face. but if I were to put myself into Kimes' shoes, if something popped, I would be okay with it. But if it's just a proper party to throw a party in a month when they're spending hella money just to do a party in New York and there's a nothing burger, that's kind of weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They just wanted to fill up Brad Kimes at that point.
Dude, I don't know, bro. There's a lot of dates coming up too. The 18th, the 23rd, the 25th. Those are some bullish, crazy dates with the whole spiritual community, Yom Kippur, Rosh Hashanah. That shit's going on right now too. So, sorry, go ahead.
Dude, since XRP Clarity, everything's been ramping up. Everything's been nuts, man. The emotions, the volatility of emotions from the XRP community and the impatient, it's hell, dude. I'm feeling the impatience. We've been in a sideways market with XRP. We've been in a sideways market with XRP for a whole freaking month. There's been nothing. No red candle, massive red candle down. No massive green candle up. Let's just get going with this market already. We got the whole end of we still got the rest of 2023 to go. So, but hey, crazy stuff's been happening. Announcements, acquisitions. That's the exciting stuff. But damn, dude, let's get this price going already.
Tonight.
Yeah.
Well, to stay where it's
at. Tonight, bro. No, but
how expensive Buster's boat is going to be. I need
it.
these bags to stay right where they're at so I can keep buying.
Yeah. But Bags has been covering it in the Moon O'Clock News, bro. Bags has been covering that shit for days. He's been talking about Eggrag crypto and the charts. Fucking Cobb, Alex Cobb's losing his mind. You know what I'm saying? We got Buster on the screen right now. He's on deck.
The emotional volatility of all this, man.
I'm spotlighted, man. Yo.
Yeah, but no, Alex Cobb's one of the original dudes, bro. He knows his charts and shit, bro. He knows how to read that shit. Eggrag Crypto is one of the best ones. Everybody's losing their shit.
XRP got clarity. We told you was coming and they still all hate. Faster, cheaper, we don't gotta wait. I don't really listen anyway. So much nonsense that they say, and you can't get me with the FUD. And I'ma crumble up a nug to celebrate this victory. You could be my friend or enemy, and I ain't gonna lose no energy, because the time you hear this, I'ma be somewhere that you wanna be, and somewhere where my phone don't reach. Cause XRP got clarity, cause XRP got clarity. Sipping on clarity juice, cause Ripple Net got the W. I seen it on Moon O'Clock News. Buckle up, we about to boost. 4, 3, 2, all the tunes. I'm dropping that new-ish coming soon. Shout out all the HODLers. We are all victorious. This moment so glorious.
Regulations, regulations, got your bags, constipated, constipated. But we got that clarity, clarity. XRP, XRP, she see my bag, she wanna marry me. XRP, XRP, why she want my bags now?
Back like I left a few bags here. Party going down all night and yeah. Shout out to the fam, diamond hand all yeah. We knew the plan for hella years. She see the XRP, she wanna marry me. So many years we ain't really eat. More worried about trying to eat a dip. At all costs we went all in. Pulling up in something that drive itself, pulling up in something that fly itself. They say 20K, your whole life changed. Well, I'ma have a few more lives then. 2017, I've been priced in. They got priced out, chilling with the ducks, another night out. Houston got a problem, yeah, we all clear. 3, 2, 1, now they all in the rear. Been stacking coins like Charles and Sonic. They calling bags, young crypto dominance in the train left. Ain't no getting on it, and we really still just getting started. For a walk. Then we rock it, some tantrum cars in my pocket, another round on me, blast up, another.
Regulations, regulations, got your bags, constipated, constipated. But we got that clarity, clarity. XRP, XRP, she see my bag, she wanna marry me. XRP, XRP, why she want my bags now?